Well, I'm with Barry again, and he has created the 4 different reports on the government sector and their exhibitors. And my question for him today is, now that we have all this information, how do we apply it?
That's the million-dollar question.
And he's going to answer it.
Which I'm now going to answer. I think that realistically, the best advice I can give any exhibitor is some advice that will help them manage their expectations.
Okay.
Because the process of change is slow. I don't truly expect a government exhibitor to take a look at one of my research reports and then go and change the entire face of government. That's not going to happen. That's called revolution. It's just not going to happen. It's going to happen slowly. It was interesting. I had an opportunity to chat with a woman this morning who was in the defense industries. She's with the Department of Defense, and she was talking to me about, you know, how restricted she felt within all the rules and regulations of what she could and could not do. You know, what could she do to kind of, and she saw, you know, she saw a need to exhibit better. What could she do? And so after chatting with her for a while, I realized she was already doing the right things. Because she said, well, last year we tried such and such, and we'd never done that before. And all of a sudden my boss came and said, wow, this is great. I went, good, little things. She said, this year we're going to try so-and-so. We've never done that before. All of a sudden, and I'm thinking to myself, and I said to her, I said, that's exactly, in my opinion, the best way to approach the job of exhibit manager. Small, little, incremental, realistic chunks. Because the reality is, this is all marketing. And in marketing, there are no guarantees that it's all going to work.
Yes.
You can take your whole program, throw it in the garbage, and then take all the gurus who are going to tell you everything you got to do and follow all of their advice, and it may still fall flat in its face. So what I think is really necessary is to take all the advice and then realistically look at your program and decide what makes sense now. What small incremental changes can we make now? And then see how that works. And then next time out, try something else, and on and on and on. And then over a period of time, the changes are big. I remember when I first got into this business, you know, like a quarter of a century ago, government booths were deplorable. I mean, they were a joke. People would go, ha ha. And now I take a look at those same government exhibitors and I go, wow, that is really cool. They've actually done something. But that took 25 years.
Yeah, good.
Managing realistic expectations.
Good. Thanks, Barry, so much.
My pleasure.
I may begin.